Hey guys, today I'm going to be giving you the TH16 Upgrade Priority Guide that you can use to max your base. To make this guide a little bit more easier, I made a progress page which I'll have a link to in the description below the video if you do want to use it. Here it is here. We'll start off at the very bottom with your upgrades, going all the way over to the right side and finishing off with the traps. But we have the most important upgrades down here at the bottom of the base, which you want to start with the Town Hall, obviously, getting that up to the max level. Also, if you see here in the storages, I have a ton of loot and a ton of magic items, which I will be doing a spending spree once the update goes live. So make sure to subscribe if you do want to see that. But starting with the most important upgrades here, we have the laboratory, which you do want to get up immediately, as there is no clan castle. You can just use a book of building on this one, which save the hammer for a future upgrade, but getting this up to the max level will get you the most out of the boost you get once you get up to Town Hall 16. So getting that up immediately is important. The next one here is the builder hut, which isn't getting an upgrade, obviously. It is basically representing the blacksmith, which you will be getting in this update. So you want to get that maxed out as soon as possible. It goes up to level 9, so you want to get that upgraded immediately up to as many levels as possible. I'll talk about the hero abilities, the equipment, later on in the upgrade guide. But moving on to the pet house, this is what you want to use your hammer of building on, is on this pet house, because it is the most expensive army building and also takes the longest for the army building. So getting this up immediately, it is only one level, which is good for this town hall level so far, but we will get this up to the next level using a hammer. And since we only get the one level for the pet house, you obviously want to start upgrading the spirit fox up to level 5 at least, and then you can start using the hero potions to get that up to level 10 to go along with your heroes. Moving back to the blacksmith, I talk about the equipment upgrades. If you have the maxed heroes, all of them to max level for Town Hall 15, once you go to Town Hall 16 and unlock the blacksmith to level 1, each of the default abilities, which are the two on the left side for each of the heroes, they all should be at level 15, meaning you only really need to upgrade the new abilities that you unlock for upgrading the blacksmith. The upgrade order I'll be using is upgrading each new ability up to level 6, starting from left to right. So the king's 2 new abilities will be first, then the queen's abilities, and ending with the warden's abilities at level 6. Then I'll repeat the process, getting each one up to level 12, then each one up to level 18 to max them out. Moving on to the heroes, this one is pretty different to what I normally upgrade. I will be trying to keep one builder active on the heroes at least, but the order I will be upgrading them is the Royal Champion up to level 45, the Grand Warden up to 70, and the Queen and King up to level 95. I think the King is the least important upgrade. The Warden is pretty important because of his ability that he actually gets, so having him with more health will last him through the rest of the raid. So this is the order I will be upgrading personally on my account. Now that you've upgraded the 3 most important buildings, or almost getting that blacksmith up to level 9 will take a little bit, but also getting one builder working on the heroes, you can get the new defenses on your base to at least level 1, and if you have any books of building remaining or book of everything, you want to get these upgraded as soon as possible because of how powerful they are on defense. From what I've seen, the ricochet cannon and the multi-archer tower are pretty good, so getting them up to at least level 1 will help you out. But you also want to max them out as before any of the other defenses, because they just are better than those other defenses that have new levels. So personally, I'll be getting all of these up to max level, and you can also swap out the barracks for one of the new defenses if you want to. Personally, I'll be getting everything of these up to max level immediately because of all the books that I have, but you can swap them out if you like the troop more than the defenses. And moving on to the other defenses that you can upgrade, I'll be starting with the expos for these defenses here, because they can shoot air and ground. You can toggle that obviously, but I do want to upgrade these also because of how cool they look on defense for their new level. I'll also be upgrading the air defense up to the next level because of all the air troops that are getting new levels inside the lab. I want to defend that, so upgrading the air defense will help you out on defense. Same with the bomb tower. The hybrid is doing pretty good recently, so I do want to get those just to basically counter that army. Same with the wizard towers as well, but the bomb towers before because of their bomb after they die. And then finishing off with the mortars, because they are basically the least useful defense out of the ones that get new levels so far in this update. And then also you have the storages, which personally I don't think is that important to upgrade early on, because you only get 1 million extra on your gold and elixir, and only 10,000 dark elixir extra. So you only hold 380,000 dark elixir and 23 million gold and elixir. So it's not really worth it to upgrade these storages, because they do take 13 and 15 days to upgrade. So upgrading these last will be fine with me. And finishing off with the traps over here, we have the giant bombs, which I want to get first, obviously, because of the hybrid, air bombs because of air attacks, and the little bombs because they basically are the least useful of the all traps on the base. So these three are only getting upgrades, and that is basically it for the base upgrades. We still have one more thing to talk about, which is the stuff inside of the laboratory. Now, I can't really show you the upgrades on the thing, but I will be doing it up in the editing. So instead, we're gonna head over to the troop training and talk about them through here. Now, upgrading stuff in the lab is basically just personal preference of what you were using in the previous Town Hall level. So just use the same army you were using at Town Hall 15 and continue using that and upgrading it up to max level. So personally, I'll be upgrading the Zap Electro Titan attack strategy up to max level. So the lightning spell, I'll be using a book of spells on that one. The healer with my Warden Walk, using that, upgrading that up to level 9 using a book of fighting as well. The wall breaker isn't actually that important to get right away, because they do still break the level 17 walls if you have the super wall breaker. So don't upgrade those immediately, you don't really need to. The barbarians and archers with the new abilities, you can swap them out. So these are important still, but you don't really need to upgrade them immediately to go along with your king and queen ability, because you can swap them out obviously to different abilities. And I did forget about the new troop, the Root Rider, which does go to level 3 and does seem pretty good from the footage I've seen from the sneak peeks. Then you can upgrade this at the barbarian and archer upgrades inside the lab. We have the balloon up to level 11, which is pretty good to get up to the next level because of air attacks, which I'm pretty sure will come back because of all the air upgrades that are coming, like the dragon up to level 11, the electro dragon as well up to level 7, and also the dragon rider up to level 4 here. So getting those up if you are an air attacker will help you out in the long run. Also, the miner for the hybrid is another really good choice to get up to the next level at level 10. And other than those troops, I don't really know what's the best to upgrade. We have the witches and the valkyries, which I don't think are being used as much at Town Hall 15. The golem as well, I'm not too sure. I haven't seen too much of that in the professional and legend scene there. What else do we have? The wizard, you can upgrade those as well if they go along with your army, but upgrade those around the one of the last upgrades for your army. And the last upgrade I'll be doing at Town Hall 16 inside the lab is the giant, because I haven't used this troop on my main since probably about Town Hall 9 or 10. So this will be the final upgrade I'll be doing inside the lab. Make sure to check out the spending spree video I have linked on the screen now if it is uploaded to my channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.